You've heard of road rage? I encountered some shopping rage this weekend. Aggressive in her underwear search. Clacking through these hangers. Are you in some sort of hurry? You have to be on the Appalachian Trail in the next 10 minutes in your new dry fit underwear? If we have not met before, my name is Karen Jr. I'm a songwriter, a storyteller, and an expert in starting over. It's true. I do not have a certificate for that yet, but it's what I've deemed myself. They tell me that cotton kills. See, I'm paying attention to these sorts of things because I'm going on this hiking trip to Arizona in a few more weeks. They say if you're hiking, you want to be wearing something wool or something that's going to wick away the moisture. And one of the things that has annoyed me about this hiking trip is that hardly anything that I currently wear is appropriate for hiking. Cotton, dead. Polyester attracts bears. Rhinestones, rattlesnakes love it. I'm having to buy new clothes top to bottom for this. I hate to shop. I'm not a shopper. I feel annoyed to have to go buy new clothes. If I could just wear the same things for the rest of my life. Me and Steve Jobs, I'd be really happy. Since I don't even like to shop for real clothes, the fact that I'm having to shop to end up looking like a lumberjack, I'm probably never gonna wear these clothes again. I don't want to spend a lot of money on it either, but have you priced hiking stuff? Yet, in spite of all these things, where was I? REI, a big outdoor store. Looking at this wall of hiking boots, went way up to the ceiling, and I was so overwhelmed that I thought, I think I'm gonna move on to the next item on my list that they've told me I need. Underwear that's dry fit. Dry fit keeps you dry and keeps tarantulas away, I hope. So I'm standing there at this rack of underwear, 2-foot rack, T, and then there's a rack down here. It's about 2 or 3 feet long. So I'm here, just kind of looking at these prices. And this lady's right over here on this rack. I'm noticing that she's real aggressive in her underwear search. She's clacking through these hangers, but I'm minding my own business, trying to process these prices. And she comes around to the other side of where I'm looking for mine, and she starts grabbing the other side of the hangers that I'm moving around and looking at. She shoves everything down the pole and smacks all where I'm trying to look together. Excuse me? You know, there's a certain etiquette in shopping that if someone's right there, you just gotta give them a little bit of space. Unless this is one day only, half of half sale that people have been lined up at the front door for hours and finally the manager lets them in and people trample each other to get to this stuff. Even that's absurd, but especially in this situation, it's just, I'm the kind of person that if I'm in a checkout line and there's someone that's got just 1 or 2 items, I've got a bunch of stuff, I'll say, why don't you go ahead of me? You know, there's a graciousness to me, usually. But in that moment, I was already a bit stressed about this camping trip. And in hindsight, I should have stopped and said to this woman, are you in some sort of hurry? Do you have to be on the Appalachian Trail in the next 10 minutes in your new dry fit underwear? What's going on here? I don't even know if that sounded very nice. So I was just not in my best place at that moment. I was really concerned. You know how your mom says to you, make sure you've always got good, clean underwear on because if you have a car accident, that's what they're gonna find you? Yeah. In that moment, while that lady was clacking those hangers around, I was thinking, if I die on this mountain hiking, what underwear would I want them to find me in? I was kind of picking out my funeral underwear. That lady was clacking those hangers. I'm concerned about this trip. That lady was clacking those. If I die on this mountain, what underwear would I want them to find me in? Clacking those hangers. She shoved all of the hangers down toward me and smacked what I was trying to do here. I said, excuse me? She did it again. And so I shoved everything down to where she couldn't get to hers. I just kind of held it there and looked at her and she said, oh, I thought this was first come, first serve. And I said, it is first come, first serve, and I was here first. I didn't say that. You know what? I wish I said that. I typically don't say something clever until later on I'm driving home, and then I'm like, ooh, I just come up with everything that I wish I'd said. I didn't. All I said was, no, it's not first come, first serve. It's called being rude is what you're doing. It didn't have near the same, but anyway. I came up with a song today about it. This has kind of got a hillbilly sort of sound to it. It's got this mountain sort of bluegrassy sort of. Yes. When they find my body on the mountain, That would be great. What are you more likely to do? Walk away from a conflict like that? Or to stand there and take it head on? I don't like rude people.